while cooler temperatures and shorter days are quickly approaching as September is right around the corner. I've been in full jam mode in an effort to get the van done before it starts to get too cold here in Park City. At this point, I have built just about everything about this van, from the initial sound ending all the way up to the cabinetry. In this episode, we create a 3-in-1 storage seat table area and layer on some more finish work.
Happy Monday, guys. I had a great weekend. I actually spent my first 2 nights in the van and I was in a rush, so I loaded everything up and I forgot a memory card for my camera, so I couldn't record any of it. Work on the van Saturday, but we made some good ground yesterday. We got a full day's work in yesterday, and now we're just trying to crank out this final Monday night. And I'll show you guys what we kind of got going on right now, or what we've done so far. The first being is the completion of this oak top on this side. If you guys remember, this wasn't really enclosed, so we finally finished this up, and I'm really stoked with how this came out and how we maximized this space, because I thought this was really just gonna be dead space, but we actually turned it into an awesome little storage compartment that is also sturdy enough to act as a small seat to have people in here. And then when you're outside, it's a really nice kind of standing table area for drinks or coffee or whatever you need. So this took a lot of measuring, a lot of precision to make sure this all came out right. I still need to completely screw it down and secure it, but in terms of the creation of this thing, and you'd be amazed at like adding all these little nailers, like how long that stuff takes just to make sure you have a secure base work. But I'm just really stoked to have an area to kind of throw stuff in there. I think this will be probably one of the most used areas of the van, especially kind of at night, like a nice little table to throw keys or phones and stuff, because the bed won't cover that area. So we spent a lot of the day on that yesterday, and then a few other things. Got to come out of the van for this. This is our entire kitchen base cabinet, and last night at like 10 o'clock at night, we mounted our bottom door, which just came out really nice. And we have this drawer working really good now. So this is really coming together. You can see how nice that pulls in. So still kind of finishing up this. We need to do a lot of edge banding on here, which makes it like this, so you don't see the unfinished edge. So just like, again, small details to make it really come together. So we're working on that. Hopefully we'll get this all wrapped up this week. And then this new project we started has been the shiplap on the outside of the battery box. We weren't sure. Originally we were just gonna put a sheet of plywood there, but then we just like kind of on accident put shiplap up, and we're like, wait a minute, that looks really good. So we're starting to build this, and we're just gonna screw them in so they're still removable, so when I need to access these batteries or the inverter, I can do that. It won't be as easy as one sheet of plywood, but it looks way nicer, and I think the amount of time you'll be in here is hopefully very minimal. I'm loving where this van is going. I think it's gonna look so nice. It's just super clean, and the level of detail in this van. I'm gonna do a whole separate video just on the small little things that people would never see, but probably the stuff we spent the most time on. Another night of working into the dark, we have completed the shiplap around the battery box area. The hardest part was definitely this top area, where we really just had to make a bunch of adjustments to make it fit underneath this here. But I think overall that looks so nice. I'm really stoked we decided to do that, and of course it fits with like the rest of the van. So like, this is what I mean by someone just like the detail cuts. See how it's just all really scribed around the framing of the van, all in there. So this is the stuff that just takes a lot of time, but looks really nice, I think. Unfortunately, I have to take a few of these off because I'm not entirely done with the batteries in there yet, and I just need to make sure everything is secure. But because they are just face screwed in there, we should just be able to pop the screw out, do what we need to do, and put them back in. These ones on the side here are nailed in. They're a bit more secure just because these I won't ever really be taking off. I swear, I think the shiplap just makes everything look way more finished, way more polished, and just way more thought out rather than just keeping plywood. So really stoked on that. And you can see just how well like this table works as like a stand-up table out here, you know, and I'm just being able to put drinks out here, or you're just hanging out talking. So I'm really stoked on this whole apparatus here. So that's really all I have for you guys this weekend. A rather short weekend of work, but we made a good amount of progress. So very stoked on that. And like I said in the beginning, I'm just really excited to see this all come together and see it going in the direction that it is, because it's looking way better than I could have ever imagined. So thank you guys so very much for watching another one of my episodes. I know they have not been the most in-depth, they haven't been the most exciting, but at this point I'm really just trying to grind to get the van done, and then at the end I will kind of go back in and show a lot of things and talk about the actual build itself and do the whole grand reveal and what I've learned and all this stuff. But right now I'm really just in crunch mode because we're already creeping up on September, which is crazy to think about. So take it easy, fam. I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Whoop.